Alright, we gotta talk because this is getting funny. So, I have to admit, being a cosplayer and being an anime fan, you get bullied from people that don't like anime and don't like cosplay. Perfectly fine. But on the other hand, I always have one question. And this really was bugging me for quite some time. And I hope nobody gets upset. Because I'm going through allergies right now, so my voice may sound different. Alright. So I want to know, is anime one of my favorite thing of all time, the thing I love, the thing I have in my room, the thing I love the most that I've been watching since the age of 3, is anime woke? But before you say anything, I want everybody to know, this is a question that I have an answer to. See, growing up in the United States, I've always grown up with different types of entertainment. Like in the 90s, I grew up with Cartoon Network, I grew up with Nickelodeon, I grew up with Disney, and I grew up with plenty of movies. But on the other hand, 90s anime was very conservative. And I'm going to say this because in the 90s, conservatives ran anime because anything that had LGBTQ representation, blood, violence, smoking, or any type of bullshit like that would get axed. And this was a real thing. Because if anyone remembers in 1999 when Sanji, and in the 90s and 2000s, anime was highly censored. And I'm not gonna tell you everything in detail, but anime was highly censored because conservatives thought that they could protect kids to not smoke, to not do violence, to not show cleavage or anything like that. And this was in the 90s. And we remember that saying, oh, we're trying to protect the kids as they do now. Well, in the 90s, this was the same bullshit that we do now. Because, as many know, I'm part of the LGBTQ plus community. I am part of a community that has been aimed by conservative Republicans because they do want to take our rights away. Trans rights, same-sex marriage, and the whole shebang. But here's the thing. The 90s is a prime example of what I'm saying. See, anime being woke is not a bad thing. Wokeness is honestly a good thing. And it basically clarifies in the dictionary saying that knowing what is going on. That's pretty much what woke is. But conservatives think wokeness will be bad. It's gonna cause this. It's gonna make my kids gay. DEI is gonna make my kids gay. Yeah, that's what Trump says. This is what these people say. And this is what's funny. But anime being woke is funny, but I'm just making a video about it. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Because when you realize it, anime is more diverse than a lot of other entertainment. Because for some reason, you're seeing characters from different ethnicities, from different religions, different parts of the world, and even different, races. I mean, look at Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries. She's literally Chinese, living in China under emperor and empress, and how she's with the concubines, how she's with concubine Gyokyo, and is a great character. Mao Mao is Chinese. Remy from the Train to the Underworld is darker because she grew up in a different part of Japan. And so she's a little darker, she's a little more tan than a lot of other characters are in the series. That's what I mean. Anime is woke But when I'm saying wokeness, I mean anime has DEI, and DEI is a good thing. It has diversity, equality, and inclusivity. Because when you think about it, Sailor Moon in the 90s was cut so much because Sailor Uranus, and Sailor Neptune are girlfriends. They are betrothed to be married. In the 90s, this was different. This was an entire embarrassment of them being cousins. I'm not joking. That actually was. I'm not joking. That was really a real. That was a real thing. I'm not joking. That was a real thing. They cut two of the powerful characters in the series that literally were betrothed to be married and all that, and in the series. Do they get married? I don't really remember. But anyways, they're girlfriends that are together, and they were cut because they were lesbians. And in the 90s, they cut them to be family. And that's the weirdest shit ever, and I'm going to say it. But you understand what I'm saying. Anime being woke is actually a good thing. Because Japan, for being a country that is isolated from a lot of things socially, Japan remains to be perfect in a way of their own society. They want things to be perfect, and I get that. But artists in anime get to understand that they have free speech on creating their anime. For instance, Sakura Kiss, another anime that has Yuri lesbian relationship is Citrus, which is amazing, beautiful, and incredible story. Like, I'm serious. And even Yuri on Ice, even characters like Najimi from Komi Can't Communicate, and so forth. Even Jellyfish Can't Swim at Night, you have Kano kissing Miharu, and that was a sweet scene. I was like, yes, you can tell. See, the point is, anime being woke is showing the fact that anime has more diversity than a lot of other medias. Because in the United States, it's so much different. Because we had one of the greatest shows, The Owl House. And Luce and Amity are the cutest couple, and many other people can agree with me. But when you think about it, at the end of the day, the show got canceled because it had LGBTQ representation of queer, bisexual, lesbian, and other parts of the LGBTQ community that were considered woke, and they cut it. Again, that's why Disney cut it, because Christians went after it. Christians say, I'm not going to show this show to my kids. Karen, you don't have to. Don't watch it. And if you think about it, there's a lot of video games like that. Like Last of Us, and you gotta admit, it's a lot of video games out there. Even anime series. But the point is, anime is diverse in many ways. Anime is, to Republicans, woke, because there's strong female characters. There's Yuri, Yaoi, there's many characters of the LGBTQ community. There's characters who are different types of colors, religions, and all that. And anime is, like I said, very diverse in so many ways. So if people want to say anime is woke, then I don't care. Because to be honest, as an anime fan, I've been watching anime for a long time. Like, I've literally watched it. I have Crunchyroll for that reason. And hell, my mom even likes it, anime too. And she likes it. And me and my mother, we can watch anime together and we can enjoy it. And that makes me happy. See, this is exactly why, anime is a great community. Yeah, there's also effects of negative, and people like say, oh, your My Hero Academia sure looks ugly, or some bullshit like that. Point being, anime to conservatives is considered woke. That's fine. You can believe whatever you want. But having diverse characters, stories, and different diverse anime Hell, even anime voice actors who are, I'm gonna say it, black or dark skinned or anything like that, voice characters who are white and other characters. What I'm saying is, voice actors like Danny Chambers, who I love because she voiced she's voiced many characters, even from one of my favorite animes. Chise from Ancient Magus' Bride, who is light skinned. Danny is, and even though she voiced a character who's light skinned, and people will complain about that. People say, "Oh, they don't match that." Kimberly, who voiced Nagatoro from Nagatoro, is a great voice actor. See, voice actors who are different colors, and it just shows you that people want to judge, and that's not funny. That's not cool either. See, I love voice actors like that. Danny Chambers is a great voice actor. I love her roles, and she is cute in many ways. She voices cute characters who are powerful, funny, or amazing and talented. Kimberly, who voiced Nagatoro, again, is a great voice actor. She is even Nadia from Genshin Impact, which is one of my favorite games. Danny voiced also in Genshin Impact, and so forth. What I'm saying at the end is that anime being woke is, to Republicans or conservatives or people that don't like it or want to complain about it, are going to say this. I don't hate voice actors. The English voice acting community is great. I love meeting voice actors. I met Lizzie Freeman, Rena Palencia. I even met Monica Real, Jamie Marchi. I've met Robbie Damon, Ray Chase. It's just so and so forth. And to be honest, I love meeting voice actors, and it's amazing to know the fact that these people voice the characters that we like. And yeah, they have to do this because this is their work. But they're anime voice actors, and they are amazing. They truly are. And they voice characters like Amberly Connors, who voiced in Citrus with Megan Shipman, who also voices many other characters. And they were both there were two voice actors that did a couple in an anime, Citrus. See, this is exactly what I mean. Voice actors do the voices, and we love it. And it's a Yuri and sometimes they do Yuri anime, sometimes Yaoi anime, sometimes they do characters of the LGBTQ community. And that's what I love about anime. Anime is diverse in so many ways, and it's so damn beautiful. And honestly, I'm proud to be an anime fan. And since age of 3, I have watched plenty of anime. I don't know how many, probably over 1,000, my guess. But the point being, if people say, "Oh, anime is woke, anime has this, anime has that," well, then don't watch it. Literally, just don't watch it. If it's such a big problem, shit, just watch something else. Watch something that's you conservatives are going to enjoy. And at the end of the day, anime is going to be awesome. Anime is going to be thing. Will anime change? Yes. Will anime fall off the place of the earth? No. Because us anime fans know one thing. We're going to continue doing it. We're going to go to Anime Expo, Crunchyroll Expo, Anime New York, MomoCon, and all that. So at the end of the day, anime fans, we know what we like. What conservatives are going to complain, people are going to complain about it. But I'm going to say this. Anime can be woke to people, but at the end, the answer is yes to them. But to us, we know what we like. We know what we enjoy. Does that include lolly characters? I'm going to say it. Characters come in different ages. Japanese and Asian people are different. So, of course, there are going to be lolly characters. That's how anime is. You have characters that look childlike but are older than they are. So I'm just gonna leave that. I'm just gonna leave it up to that to debate. But anyways, this was a long video. I'm sorry, but I just had to make this video. And to people who don't like anime, I would give it a try to understand why we love it so much. And we're not forcing down your throat. And to conservative Christians, to all those Republicans that call wokeness out, I want you to understand. This is why anime is becoming huge. And Gen Z literally is helping us out. Because according to a real study by Forbes magazine, I actually found this out. Gen Z has watched more anime so far. And it's crazy. It's mind-boggling. But at the end of the day, conservatives will try to get rid of anime. Like they did back in 2016. Tried to get rid of anime here in the United States, and like I said, that's not going to happen. Anime is woke to them, but to us, we love it. So is anime woke? To Republicans, conservatives, and conservative Christians, and all those people that don't like it, to them, yes. But to us, no. Anyways, that ends this long video, this long rant, but I will be back for videos more like this. I gotta go. Anyways, take care, like, subscribe, and I will be doing more videos like this. Plus, I have updates on my Tails cosplay, and I have going to Anime Expo this year. 9 years of going to Anime Expo. I'm so excited, and I'll be posting a video about that coming up. So, anyway, take care, everybody. Peace out. Love each other. Keep cosplaying, and so much more. Peace. Take care, everybody. Peace out.